Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're looking at upgrading your motorcycle to the latest CarPlay or Android Auto system, then I have the product for you. Because Podofo have sent me their latest system, the A3501. This is Apple CarPlay Android Auto with a smart screen, plus it comes with a remote and also dash cams front and back. This could be the most easiest and quickest and well-priced system on the road, but they've sent it to me for an 11 out of 10 test. So let's go through unboxing, installation, and of course the real world test. Let's start with the great unboxing. Straight away, on opening up the box and removing the protective cover, you will see your A3501 touchscreen. This feels really good quality with a nice, strong, rugged, well-built feel to it. As you can see, it's powered with a USB-C and the device is waterproof with an IP67 rating. Digging deeper inside the box, you have this nice, generous power lead. Plus you also get this nice, well-made remote control that goes on your handlebars with 3 easy to press buttons. You also come across this really well-made handlebar mount that has a selection of inserts, so it should fit any size bars. You're also provided with all the tools that you need for installation. Plus you get sent this 64GB micro SD card, so there's no worries about getting the wrong SD card to fit the device. The front and rear dash cams feel really good quality, made of aluminium, and you get a generous cable. The user manual and instruction guide come clearly printed with step-by-step instructions for installation, and that's everything in the box. So now it's time to move on to installation. The first thing to do is locate your battery. After that, you need to remove any trim so you can run cables. The power cable that comes with the device has a plus, negative and an ignition cable, what already has connections on to go straight onto your battery. In my case, I use a Thunderbox, what means that I can cut back the wires, connect it straight into the Thunderbox, and every time my engine starts and I get the correct voltage, power is then run to the device. That means wiring up to the bike is really easy because I can put the ignition coil and the positive coil into the same terminal of the Thunderbox, and then just the negative into the negative, and as soon as I start my bike, the device will fire up. Next, I run the length of the cable along the bike all the way to the cockpit. Now I take my rear camera. It's super easy to install. All you need to do is peel back your 3M pad and stick it into the location that you wish on your bike. Then simply run the cable while hiding the wires and connect it to the wiring loom, and then just repeat for the front camera as well. Next, take your remote. This is super easy to install. Just decide where on the handlebars you'd like to locate it, and it's a simple 2 bolts to tighten up, and it will be nice and secure. Then run the cable the length of your bike and connect it into the wiring loom. Everything on the wiring loom is clearly labelled, so there's no way that you're going to connect it in the wrong way. Next, take your handlebar mount. It comes already with the inserts in, just remove the ones that you don't need to make sure it fits your bar. Then it's another simple job of just popping on and tightening up the 2 bolts. It's time to install the SD card. Simply take your A3501 and the screwdriver provided, remove the waterproof cover, pop your SD card in, then replace the cover, and it will be super watertight again. With that done, take your A3501 to your handlebar mount, then line it up, pop the bolt in the back, tighten, and it'll be nice and secure. With installation complete, it's now time to pair your device. It's really easy. Just go to your iPhone, search for CarPlay, and then click on the device at the bottom of the screen, and then just accept all the notifications for it to be able to pair super quickly. Once that's done, it will always automatically log you straight into the device. Also, you can download their app to access the dash cam. Okay, so now it's time for the real world test. Let's see how quick this turns on and connects to my mobile phone that's in my pocket. So ignition on, fire up the engine, and we'll see how long it takes to fire into play. And look at that, straight up. So let's see the time it takes for it to connect to my phone. And remember, my phone's in my pocket, I'm not touching it, I'm not trying to mess around with any settings, this has been off. And it starts recording really quickly, so we know the cameras are working, and then bang, straight in to the Apple CarPlay system that I really like. Let's have a quick look through the menus. So I know I've got a text message, for example. I've got access to my podcast if I so wish, with all my favourite podcasts, all by the click of my finger. And yeah, I like that. That's really cool. And then I can flip across and I've got access to my different apps. Like I like to use Google Maps, but I also like to use Waze that I've got there. So if I wanted to go into Waze, for example, I can get into Waze. And what I like about Waze is it shows me my miles per hour, and it's quite good because people can actually tell other people that, like, for instance, there's a pothole, etc. So really handy app to have for navigation. And of course my favourite audio books if I'm on a long ride and I want to listen to, say, the best of Helmet Head for Life stories on audio book. I can click that and go straight into my audio books, and of course get access to my WhatsApp, and I can speak to reply back, and my calendar, and so much stuff. If I want to make a phone call, I can go into my phone call list and I can give someone a call, for example. And it's just, I mean, look at that, just absolutely fantastic. Now of course my phone is still connected via Bluetooth to my helmet headset. That means when the phone rings, etc., I can still answer the call using the headset. When it comes up on the screen, I could tap answer, for example. It would still answer it via CarPlay, but everything would still work through my headset. So I'm not losing any of that good quality that I've got with the Cardo system here and JBL speakers, etc. Likewise, the phone conversations and things will be exactly the same. But what I love about this system is that I can easily go, right, I'm going to play my favourite track like I'm going to do now, and then that music's coming into my headphones and I get to chill out and listen to that with my decent quality. And if I want to skip a track, I can skip a track really easy to Old Pen, for example, and that starts playing inside. That I really like. Such a nice system to be able to see that, especially as you're going down the road. So what is awesome, what I've already mentioned, is being able to have my favourite app for navigation. I'm going to use Google Maps as an example now. I'm going to click in the search box and I'm going to put search again on the keypad, and I'm going to type a lovely town called Market Harborough, and then that's now going to navigate through. I'm going to hit start, so I'm going to get all that information into my helmet. So I'm getting voice commands, and you can have it like this on the screen, or you can select the mode where you've got this up on the screen, where you've got step-by-step instructions and your music, and you've also got your sat nav while you're going along. But let's test it in the real world. Let's see what it's like to actually see as we're going down the road, for the brightness, the colours and everything else. So let's test it. I'm going to go for a ride, and as you can already see, that beautiful display that's not ridiculously big, just the perfect size, is nice and clear to see. And I'm getting word by word, step by step instructions coming through my comms as well. So I've just got exit the roundabout, pick up the pace, and there we go. We've got that perfect satellite navigation that I can easily see. So I've got nice thick winter gloves on today because it's quite cold. So I'm selecting the menu and I want to play my track. So I'm selecting my track, and that's how good the screen is. And these gloves don't even have that special bit of foam what makes it feel like a proper finger, and then I'm still able to press it just fine. And now I'm listening to my tunes with my sat nav going down the road, and I know I'm listening to Old Pen, chilling out. Very cool. Now if I don't like the display as it is now, because I just want to concentrate on the satellite navigation, I can easily tap the screen and it goes straight into the full screen mode for the satellite navigation. What is really cool, if you think about it, I can just flip between that screen to skip the music, back to that as I so wish. And then likewise, if I wanted to make a phone call, I easily can. I can select the phone call button on here and I can make a call, and now that will go straight through to my comms and I can have this conversation that I really like. I really love the point that this is connected to my phone and I'm getting all of my favourite apps, and I can skip to my music and I can make a call so easily, and the touchscreen is so responsive and nice and bright that I can see it perfectly. But it's not just that, is it? It's also, what's really cool is it's also a dash cam. So I can select on here the dash cam mode, right?
and I know all my cameras are perfectly set in the right place. So it's on dash cam now. So this is recording into the SD card on the side, and it comes with the SD card if you select the pack. So you can order this without having the cameras, or with the cameras with an SD card. There's lots of options, but this is recording straight on to the SD card, and I know I'm getting perfect footage as we speak. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap over and let you see for yourself exactly how cool the dash cams are, because if you think about it, it's not just to record for your safety in case something happens, but if you're a vlogger or you wanted to catch some of your rides, you easily can by popping the SD card out, popping it into your computer, downloading the files. Then you've got a front and rear camera as well, which is quite cool. So there's loads of options there. So ladies and gentlemen, let me show you exactly what you get from the dash cam.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
I've got to say, it's so impressive not to need to get my phone out. You can pull over, and if I want to read my messages or have my messages read to me, it's actually going to do that in a second, so I need to stop it. Or if I want to make a call, I can do all of that via WhatsApp as well. It's just brilliant. Podcasts, audiobooks, WhatsApp, my favourite navigation app, easy to use and powers on really, really quickly. It's just awesome. The thing that's really great is you can customize it to exactly how you want it as well. So say for instance that you find the screen too bright, so you can bring it down if you so want to, or you can turn around and say, actually I'm going to bring the screen up, and you have it on auto mode, so then it comes on at a certain time. It will go into the dark mode, so the screen goes black, what means that you won't get all the glare in your face as you're going down the road. You can do all of that. You can change how much you want the touch screen to work. It's just loads and loads of stuff. You can play around with the camera, how long it records for, the audio it's putting up, the split modes. You can just customize this to exactly how you want it, and then if you have it connected to your phone, you can do your frame wire update to make sure you've got the latest frame wire. So whichever phone you've got, if you're upgrading it, it's never going to be out of date. It's always going to work. And there you go, you can get hold of the app simply by clicking on that. What a cool system. What a really cool system.
I'm sure you'll agree with me that Podofo have made an incredible system, being able to unlock Apple CarPlay for me, being able to pick my favourite app so I can navigate my journey. Not just that, being able to pick my track, easily skip across and listen to my latest podcast when I'm on that long run. It's just a game changer. And having this front and rear dash cam for peace of mind, knowing if I'm ever in an accident, I've got the proof that I need to prove it's not my fault. So if you're interested in buying this awesome system, everything you need to know is down in the description, plus the latest discount code. Go and grab yourself one today. But if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also share it with a friend that could be interested in this product, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see the latest tech reviews on this channel. And until then, enjoy the ride, enjoy your bike and have fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.